Hi guys, this is Elizabeth Quam from Getty Grove. On my channel we talk a lot about nutrition, but mostly I'm obsessed with iodine and boron and the fat-soluble vitamins because we've been severely depleted from our fat-soluble vitamins. We were told not to eat fat, but I garden, and we used to have tons of animals, but right now we moved from one acreage to another. So we are dealing with trying to gain good soil, but also I am dealing with a lot of ravages of deer because we live in a very populated area with lots of deer, and we are not quite set up for keeping deer out of the garden. And I am tired because I am pregnant, and that was very unexpected and some happy news. But yeah, I've been kind of sad lately because my onions have not grown very much at all. Here's my basil, which is looking fantastic. I had to rip out of bed and put some basil down, but and that looks like it's growing good in that soil, but some things just did not take very well in this soil at all. And my kale is just like stunted. But one thing that, if you saw on my other video that I had shown about how I was going to take some refrigerated food, and that was kind of going, not going bad, but just kind of like some celery rooting. Oh, good. Yummy. Strawberry. Yay. That's delicious. Oh, that's Todd. I hear Todd. Oh, great. Now Kalina's eating some of my sunflowers. So my sunflowers have been chewed off by... Okay, back on track. Here is my celery. So my celery, because it's a biannual, I thought, I wonder if, if you're like in a pinch and you didn't know what to do, and you're like, I want to get some seed for next year. And it's a biannual, so I'd have to wait for seed. I would have to wait to grow the celery for the second year. Well, I just rooted this celery and it is putting out seed. Also, this leek that I bought at the store, and this had its roots completely chopped off, but I decided to go ahead and see what would happen. Also, these beets. So this beet right here, there's beets, and I've got seeds growing for the beets that I have. Now, the Brussels sprouts, they, unfortunately, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not, it doesn't seem like they're dead, but I'm not sure exactly what's gonna become of them. It is interesting. So, I don't know. I don't think that it's just rotting in the ground. This one, I'm not sure, this one might be, but then again, there's, this. So is that gonna sprout something, or is that just completely dead? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Anyway, my potatoes, I don't know, they're starting to flower some, but they just don't look very good. Like there's some yellowing, and I don't know if it's because of the soil or if it's, I don't know. And my tomatoes just don't look nearly as good as any other tomatoes I've ever had. And I know I need to get out here and weed in between here. And that's what my goal is today. Now, if you saw my past video, I was talking about how it was so fun that it wasn't fun. I had planted so many little patches of poppy seeds, of poppies, and hopeful to get poppies. And the ones that took off the best were planted in complete horse manure. And here are them blooming. They are blooming. It is wonderful. Also, I had these strawberry plants, and I don't know that the deer just didn't realize that they were there, because they did not eat them, the leaves, and like they have been eating some of my others. And these onions have done the best as well. But they're still not as big. Hold on, sweetheart. They're still not as big as they should be at this point. So I don't know. I wish the onions were something that you could grow in succession, because then you could just really, I feel like you could have more fun with them in the season. Now you can grow your own onion sets for the next year, and that might be what some of these bulbs are worth doing, just saving for fall. And then in the fall you can actually plant here. You can actually plant it with enough coverage. You can plant it and then have them come up in the spring, early spring. So I might do that. My little zucchinis are starting to bloom. Yes, sweetheart? Oh, yeah. And that was your choice, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. You picked out that flower seed packet. Mm-hmm. Look at the carrots. The carrots are doing okay. Zinnias are coming up. Let's see. I've got some larkspur right here. I love larkspur. So beautiful. And some of my yarrow are coming up nicely. My zinnias, the ones that are blooming right now, are not looking great. I want to show you guys something that is really neat. This is a peach tree that has purple leaves. It's called Flat Wonderful, and the idea is to shade a little bit my strawberry plants, because they don't need absolutely full-fledged sun. And what I want to do is kind of make them like a trellis also, or make them line up, train them a bit to, and it's just beautiful that had this lots of purple foliage, but they have been chewed on by the deer. So it's just gonna take some time to be, I think I should focus more so on getting my dirt really good, getting some large, see, I've got a pile there of horse manure. I know that horse manure has come from fields that have not been sprayed with graze-on, horses that are not eating graze-on hay, as the people that I've gotten this and sourced this from have grown their hay themselves. So I'm glad about that. Now we're going to be turning this pile ever so often for good compost, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hot in there, so it probably has enough nitrogen to keep going and keep decomposing, and in that way you can get compost a lot faster. So, oh goodness, yes, a lot has happened. My hill, oh, beautiful, Sean. That's beautiful. You know, one way to preserve the poppies more is to scorch the end of the poppy so that it doesn't lose its petals so fast. It lasts longer as a cut flower if you scorch the end with hot boiling water or just boiled water. So here are some of those fingerling potatoes that I put on this hill. This hill is very difficult. Give me grace, guys. I'm pregnant. Been nausea, tiredness, and maybe I took on a little too much too fast, because we are not here all the time, because we have not moved into our new acreage yet. We are still in the process of moving, and we haven't quite accomplished getting in the house. This is nasturtium. Both the flower and the leaf is edible. It is delicious. If you like, I like spicy food. It's kind of like a, I mean, I would liken it to wasabi, but not like make your nose curl like wasabi. I don't know if we lost all my pepper plants, but the deer keep on coming and chewing on my sweet potato leaves. And it's hard on this hill to weed because I don't want the whole thing collapsing. So I don't think I'll do this again. Or if I do it, I'll do it in a different way than I have, by mulching, heavily mulching first, and also maybe having a freshly made pile that has been hot composted to kill seed. So you can kill the weed seed by doing the hot composting method.
Did I have a plant?
Can you have a plant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you want to go pick some flowers? Yeah. Okay, yes, you can go pick some flowers. I'll have to find some vases for them. But, all right. Oh, my poor baby. My poor baby. My poor baby JC. My poor baby JC. It is just going to be a work in progress. This thing is fabulous. I found it online. I don't like this thing. This thing is like, the baby can get out of it. So we will, I had to try to sew it up in different ways. But, oh, you don't want to use a pot, Sean?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's not going to work. They're going to fall over. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Things will get better. There is a bright future ahead of us. All right. God bless you guys. Have a great day.